Hi everyone, good evening. I hope you all can hear me. Please confirm if you all can hear me so we can quickly go ahead and start with our today's workshop, our free workshop. Are you all able to hear me?
Life has many filters that affect your skin. The sunlight.
Are you all able to hear me? If you all can, we'll quickly go ahead and start with our workshop. Alright, so I think you all are all able to hear me, so we'll quickly begin. Welcome to our today's workshop, everyone. For those who are new, who have never joined in for any of the workshops, Organic Creation is my YouTube channel where I keep posting a lot of videos on skincare products. I am a skincare formulator. I do conduct a lot of workshops as well for advanced formulations. We do almost about 40 to 45 different types of skincare workshops. So for those of you who are interested in learning much more advanced formulations, you all can always connect to me on my WhatsApp number. In most of the videos that I have posted, I always mention my WhatsApp number for you all to go ahead and contact me. And for those who don't know, my name is Nisha, and we'll quickly begin our free workshop today. Today we are going to be making a serum, a basic serum. Now these free workshops that I have every month I make sure I have at least one free workshop. These are all basic free workshops for beginners specifically. Even if you are into making of skincare products, you can go ahead and get a lot of information on variations with these workshops that we have. For those who are beginners and who are not well versed with a lot of ingredients that we use, in making advanced skincare formulations, this is a very simple and easy to make formulation, which is very, very effective. So although this is a very simple and easy to make one, it gives results, it gives a lot of benefits as well. So we'll quickly start with our today's serum. Today we are going to be making a serum. For those who don't know what are serums, generally nowadays serums are a lot, available in the market. A lot it's an in product these days. Specifically for people who do not like to, use creams, who do not like that heavy, greasy feeling on the skin, who want a very lightweight feel, when you apply something on the skin, as well as something which will give you all good results. So serum is a very lightweight skincare product, not as liquid as water, a little bit more heavier, but a very, very lightweight product. Very easily it gets absorbed into the skin. Today we are going to be making a water-based serum which has 90% of water. Hello. So it is absolutely lightweight. It gets easily absorbed into the skin, as well as it is very, very effective. So what variations you all can make, I will go ahead and talk about that as well as we are making the product. And also, if you all have any questions, if anyone wants to ask anything, please type your question in the chat box. As and when I get time, I will reply to all your questions. So I'm going to be going ahead and starting with the making of the serum. I will be sharing the formulation with you all, so you all can take a pen and a paper and just write down the formulation quickly. So for today's serum, we are going to be making a basic rose serum. Now this particular serum that I am formulating is good for all skin types. No specific skin, it's not like, a person with a oily skin cannot use it, or a person with a sensitive skin cannot use it. It is formulated in such a way that people with any skin type can go ahead and safely use the serum. It's highly effective to give you a clear and a glowing skin. And what we are going to be using for making this basic serum is, first of all, we are going to be using, it's a 100-gram formulation which I'm going to be sharing with you all. If you all want to make smaller batches, you all can just go ahead and half and half the product and make it as per your desirable weight. So the distilled water is the first ingredient that we are going to be using. Always remember, whenever, for especially for newcomers, for beginners, whenever you make any skincare products, it is extremely essential that you'll use only distilled water. So this increases the shelf life of your product. It does not allow your product to spoil easily. Molds and bacteria will not develop easily in your product. So please make sure you're only using distilled water. So distilled water for this formulation will be 47 grams. You will be using 47 grams of distilled water. The next ingredient, since this is a rose serum, you can go ahead and use 45.75 grams of rose water. This is a pure rose water which we are going to be using. If you wish to, you can go ahead and change this to rose hydrosol, aloe vera hydrosol, or any other hydrosol of your choice. Here I have taken plain rose water. So it is 45.75 grams of rose water. Now the reason why I have used this rose water is because it naturally gives out a very nice fragrance. So even if you don't add any fragrance to your serum, it's absolutely fine because it will have a natural rose fragrance because of the rose water. So we have, again I'll just repeat, we have distilled water 47 grams and we have rose water 45.75 grams. Next, when you make your serum, okay, as I said, the serum is not going to be as liquid as water and it is not going to be as thick as gel either. So it is just somewhere in between, which will have a very nice consistency, a very smooth application. So for that, the gelling agent, which is going to give us a little viscosity to the product, that is our xanthan gum clear. So you get a lot of grades of xanthan gum, xanthan gum available in the market. What we need is the clear grade xanthan gum. So don't go for the cheaper version, the food grade xanthan gum, because that is something which makes your serum, it does not give your serum a very good consistency. It makes the serum more of a gummy consistency than of a very nice gel-like consistency. So go for xanthan gum clear grade only. So for this formulation for the serum, we are going to be using 0.25 grams of xanthan gum clear. For those who don't know how xanthan gum clear looks like, this is how xanthan gum clear looks. It's a powder. It's a powder like this, white color. So this is how you have your xanthan gum clear. That will be 0.25 grams. Now, when you make a skincare product, any skincare product, you always need to, add a humectant to your product. Humectant is something which draws moisture to your skin. It is something which moisturizes your skin. It is something which hydrates your skin, which gives you a nice soft after feel on your skin. And that humectant which we are going to be adding for our formulation is glycerin. This is a very basic humectant. There are a lot of other humectants out there in the market, but since this is for a beginner, it's just a basic serum. What you all can go ahead and use very nicely, which is suitable for all skin types, is glycerin. It is a humectant which gives a very nice after feel on the skin, a very soft, a very hydrating feel. So here for our formulation, we are going to be using 4 grams of glycerin. Alright, and since this is a rose serum, I have already gone ahead and added rose water. So I'm going to add a different extract. For this, I'm going to be adding calendula extract. This is also a flower which is very relaxing, very moisturizing for the skin. So the extract which is going to be used here is calendula extract. Now, if you wish to, you can go ahead and change to any other extract of your choice. If you have an oily skin, you can go for aloe vera extract, you can go for green tea, for licorice, witch hazel. There are a lot of extracts out there in the market. If you have sensitive skin or an oily, or a dry skin, you can go for lavender extract, you can go for rose, you can go for calendula, chamomile. There are a lot of extracts. You can see your skin type, what exactly is your skin type, and accordingly you can add your extract. So the extract will be 1 gram that we will be adding to our formulation. Then we have our final two ingredients, which is our fragrance and our preservative. So the fragrance will be whatever fragrance you wish to add. For this formulation, I'm not going to be adding any fragrance because I already have rose water, which gives out a very nice rose fragrance. So if you are not adding any fragrance, add that 1 gram to your hydrosol or your rose water, whatever you're adding, you can add that 1 gram to it. Or else you can also add another 1 gram of any other extract of your choice. Here I am adding only one extract. You can add 2 extracts. You can use that 1 gram for another extract. And preservative will be any water soluble preservative. Make sure you are only using water soluble preservative for this formulation, because it does not contain any solubilizers, it does not have any oil or anything which is going to solubilize any other preservative. So make sure the preservative that you are using is only water soluble. It could be liquid German plus, it could be Iscagard PG, Optofin plus, any of these water soluble preservatives. And finally we will be adding a chelating agent. Chelating agent is something which will only increase the shelf life of your product. It will keep your product fresh for a very long time, and that chelating agent will be sodium gluconate. So we will be adding 0.1 gram, just a pinch of it, 0.1 gram of sodium gluconate for the formulation that we are going to be making today. Alright, so this is it about the formulation part. For those who are joined in late and missed out, you all can just go back to the recording. You all will get the entire formulation. So we'll quickly start with the making now. Here I have my distilled water. I have weighed out my distilled water, and here I have weighed out my rose water. So now I will just go ahead and combine the distilled water and the rose water. It's already weighed out, so we don't need to weigh out anything. And now to this I'm going to go ahead and first I will add my humectant, that is my glycerin. So we'll go ahead and weigh out our glycerin here. And we'll just give it a mix. Okay, so now I've gone ahead and mixed this well. And the next thing what we are going to go ahead and do is, we are going to go ahead and add the xanthan gum clear to our liquid. So this is also something which I have already gone ahead and weighed it out beforehand. Now with these gums, with whatever gums you use, like any gelling agent or any gums that you use, it takes a lot of time for it to gel. So I am just going to go ahead and give this a quick mix. Since I had many messages saying that you all would like to see how to mix the xanthan gum from scratch, so I have not gone ahead and pre-mixed this and kept. I thought I will just do it in front of you all, so that you all get an idea of how much time this gelling agent takes for it to gel. So now this is a very small batch, so this will not take a lot of time. But for all these particles, if you can see, there are a lot of undissolved particles over here. So for all these particles to completely dissolve in the water and to get a very nice clear gel consistency, because you need a very, very clear gel consistency. It won't be as thick as a gel, it will just be as viscous as you need the serum to be. So this takes some time till all the gelling agent gets completely dissolved, it gets well combined with the water. It takes about 10-15 minutes. But since we want this quick, even if you mix it well, even if you keep mixing, this will begin to dissolve faster in the water. In case if anyone has any questions, anything that you all would like to ask, you can drop down a message, drop down your question in the chat box. Alright, so I'm mixing this well. And if you see how it has this gel-like consistency, so we are just going to mix all that with the water very well, and this is how your clear grade xanthan gum should be. It should be a very transparent solution. If you're using the food grade xanthan gum, that's the difference. If you're using the food grade xanthan gum, this is going to be a little bit yellowish color, your liquid, and it will be more like a gummy consistency, lumpy gummy consistency than like a nice serum consistency. Okay, so I'm just giving this a good mix. And this is a very easy to make serum. Anyone can make it at home instead of buying expensive serums from outside. For people who know to make much more advanced serums, you can use you can work on these lines, how we are making a basic one, and even make a little more advanced serums. For those who would like to learn how to make more advanced serums, the ones that we sell out, which is where you all can use it for your business, for selling purpose, for that you all can definitely connect with me for the workshops that we have. Those are much more advanced serums where we use active ingredients, we use a lot of other ingredients as well to make those serums. Can we use hyaluronic acid instead of glycerin? See, hyaluronic acid is not a replacement for glycerin. Hyaluronic acid is something which is a gelling agent. So if you wish to, you can add a little bit of hyaluronic acid and you can reduce the amount of xanthan gum. But it's not going to do the work of a humectant. For that you will need glycerin. You cannot add essential oils to this serum. For someone asking me about essential oils, you cannot add because we do not have a solubilizer here. If you add any oil to this formulation, it's all going to come up floating. So for that you need a little more advanced formulations if you want to go ahead and add any other oils to your formulation. You can use a homemade rose water. If at all you have made any hydrosol at home, and if it is made in the right way, in the right technique, you can definitely go ahead and use that as well instead of your rose water. Can you use Coast Guard preservative? Yes, if it is water soluble, you can go ahead and use it. Shelf life for this serum will be at least about 8 months. You don't have to worry about this serum for the next 8 months, but you have to make sure you're using distilled water, you're using proper preservation, and you're using the chelating agent, which is sodium gluconate. If all that is followed well, up to 8 to 10 months, you do not have to worry about the serum. Sodium gluconate is 0.1 gram. For those who have joined in late and who have missed out on the formulation, you can just go back, you'll get the entire formulation. I have given you all the measurements. Okay, so now this is more or less done. So if you will see the consistency of this product, it is not as thin as water and it is not as thick as gel either. It is just a right serum consistency. When you all actually make this product, you all will, when you all actually make it, you all will understand how viscous the product is. It has exactly the amount of viscosity that we need for a serum. So this is how we have our product here, and yet the gelling agent has to gel completely because I can still see small undissolved particles as yet. It takes about 10-15 minutes, as I told you. So this is going to take some more time for us to get a very nice clear consistency. So now we'll quickly go ahead and add our extract and our preservative. So here for this formulation, I'm adding calendula extract. As I said, you can add any other extracts of your choice. Depending on your skin type, you can go ahead and add any other extract. It has to be a water soluble extract. It will not be an oil soluble extract. For this formulation, you cannot use anything oil soluble, otherwise it is not going to solubilize. Okay, so now if you all see the viscosity of the product, it has a very nice serum like consistency. And here for my formulation, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use Optifin Plus for my preservative. You can go ahead, as I said, and use any other water soluble preservative. And then we will go ahead and give this a mix. Okay, so I'm just going ahead and giving it a good mix so that whatever particles we have left of the xanthan gum, everything gets completely dissolved. Now when you all are making the product and when you all have, if you all have enough of time, you know, you're not in a rush that you want the product, the gelling agent to gel fast, just add your xanthan gum to the water and just leave it aside for about 15 to 20 minutes. After 15 to 20 minutes, automatically you will see that everything has got well combined. You will not need to, you know, mix or do anything like that. Within 15 to 20 minutes, the entire xanthan gum will completely gel with the water. Okay, phenoxyethanol, if you add phenoxyethanol to the formulation, then it's going to become a little cloudy. It's going to lose its transparency because phenoxyethanol is not completely soluble in water. It's not a water soluble preservative. So phenoxyethanol will not give you this transparent look what you can see right now. Preservative quantity is 1 gram. 1 gram for per 100 gram formulation. So now I have gone ahead and mixed this well, combined this well, and I'll just show you all the consistency. So you see this has a very nice serum like consistency, a very good serum consistency. And now to this, we finished adding all our ingredients. To this, I'm just going to add just a small pinch of color, very little bit of color. Since this is a rose serum, I'm just adding a little pink color to this, very little. Okay. So now I'm just mixing this, and if you can see, it has got a very nice light pink color. A very soothing pink, and I'm just giving this a mix. Now you all can see the transparency of the serum, how transparent it is. I will also put it in the bottle and I will show you all the feel of the serum. For those who are in the group, you all can, I will message you all the vendor details where you all can get the xanthan gum, where you all can get the distilled water, the rose water. I will share all the vendor details also for the pigment. And for those who are not in the group and who would wish to join the group for all our upcoming workshops, paid workshops, free workshops, my WhatsApp number is 9167 317 669. This is the WhatsApp number. You all can just WhatsApp me and I will add you all to the group. So now here I have taken a bottle, I have taken a transparent bottle so that you all can see the color, the transparency of the serum. So this is all mixed well now. I do not see any xanthan gum particles here in my serum. And I'm just pouring the serum in this bottle. So this is how this is how the serum looks, and it has a very nice pink color. You can just bottle it up in a container like this, and on application you all you all can see this is how it is. A very nice serum like consistency, and on application it just evaporates so nicely. It just gets absorbed into the skin, and it leaves an absolutely non-greasy finish on the skin. So even when you apply it on your face, you will not feel that heaviness on the skin, like you have applied something or there's a layer on the skin. You will not feel anything like that. It gets so easily absorbed into the skin and absolutely leaves a non-tacky and a non-greasy feel. So this is a very easy to make serum for beginners, who would not like to go ahead and buy serums from outside. You can add any extracts of your choice. You can add any actives of your choice. If you're adding any actives to this formulation, please make sure you have done your research well. Does it need a solubilizer? Is it soluble in water? Is it okay to use it by itself? What pH does it work on? There are a lot of things you have to keep in mind if you're using any actives to your serum. Otherwise, you can make very nice and lovely serums just by using a blend of extracts. Extracts are also very effective on the skin to give you that nice glow on your skin. You can make it with a blend of extracts as well. This is a rose serum which we have made. You want to make lemon serum, orange, hibiscus, any other serum of your choice. You can go ahead and make make changes with the hydrosols, with the extracts, and you can go ahead and make other serums as well. Yes, you can, definitely you can go ahead and add any other hydrosols of your choice. So this is it, everyone. This is a very simple and easy to make for beginners serum. Not at all difficult. I will share the vendor details with you all in the group so that you all can go ahead, buy the material, make it, use it. And if you're a part of the group, please share it how you have liked it after making and using this serum. And anyone else interested in learning much more advanced formulations, we do take workshops only on Saturdays and Sundays, all skincare products. So if anyone is interested, you can WhatsApp me 9167 317 669. This is the WhatsApp number. You can WhatsApp me and inquire about the upcoming workshops. Alright, thank you so much everyone for being a part of the workshop today, and I hope you all have a lovely day ahead. Thank you.